Hayas and higher healing vibrations. Let's raise our vibrations up. As we raise our individual vibrations up, that is transmuted out into the world. Higher vibration examples are love, joy, peace, resilience, open-heartedness. Those times or moments when someone's come up to you and said, wow, you're so charismatic, fun, and I just feel this magnetic, vibrant energy coming from you. It's wonderful to be in your presence. That is higher vibration frequency. That is an example, okay? And when we do, it does, sometimes you may not even realize that you're doing this. Hi there, welcome to my channel. I am Cosmic Cat, and this is my tarot channel here. Okay, we are going to get right into this full moon reading. This is what we're going to do today. I want to make sure the light stays in for us. We have, the way this will work is we're using the Wild Unknown deck, and we are going to focus on 3 chakras: our root chakra, root or base chakra, heart chakra, and our crown chakra. Those are the 3 chakras we will focus on at this time. We're going to go ahead and pull some cards. Before starting the reading, I did do a little bit of a meditation briefly on anything that Spirit wanted us to focus on or really think about during this time. And we are being asked to release rigidity. Release rigidity. Being rigid is unable to change. It's being unable to change or adapt. And we are in Leo season, and as fiery and fun, outgoing as Leo is, Leos are resistant to change. They are a fixed sign, and any fixed sign, they like to stay steady and keep things moving, but really don't like change very much. And we're not picking on you, Leo. It just happens to be that we're in Leo season and this is going on. Scorpio also is a fixed sign. So is Taurus. Taurus is fixed as well. And Aquarius. So those are the fixed signs, and maybe if you fall in that category, rigidity is strong within you, and that is something that you can focus on to allow yourself to release that now. We are in a full moon, and full moons are all about letting go and shedding skin of old patterns, old ways, things that aren't serving us anymore. Maybe perhaps you've always just externally sought guidance in your life, or perhaps was a follower and not a leader, but now you're wanting to be the leader of your own domain and have more of your own stability come in and foundation. I'm feeling that sense of like following your own intuition now and your own guidance versus externally seeking it. Kind of stepping away from a herd is what the energy has been feeling like lately for these transitions with the Lion's Gate, the full moon, all the planetary shifts, and four planets in retrograde in July. I'm not sure what the retrograde is right now or the planetary alignments, but I know that we also have something major in the planetary realm coming up. I think in September there's going to be another eclipse as well. And there's two new moons or 2 full moons that's coming up too. But you'll want to check that out on your time. But yeah, so if you feel like you're unwilling to cooperate, to be adaptable in your response to others, in your belief system, in voting, or in a particular outlook or subject, then this will be really good for you. Also, if you are having digestion issues or headaches, Spirit Mother Earth is asking you to take some peppermint. So grab yourself some peppermint somewhere, fresh peppermint preferably, out of your own garden. If you don't have any, you definitely can find some. Somewhere around you, someone is growing peppermint. But yes, it's super soft. The leaves are extremely soft. This is a mint that you can grow, really. You can have it inside as well and grow it if you'd like. I highly recommend this if you have a sensitive gut, digestion. Also, if you do have a sensitive gut or struggle with your digestion, this could also be a sign that your inner child is yearning to connect with you. And if this is the case, you are in good hands by coming to this channel, because I do an inner child reading every day. I do that and a birthday reading every day. So if you'd like to subscribe to my channel for those readings, feel free to do so. I also do 3 short videos every day. That is an angel number, an angel card, and an animal spirit. So I pull one of those every day. This is something I definitely have been guided by Spirit to do in order to help others on their awakening journey and path, and to also raise awareness and mindfulness to our surroundings when we're out and about. Numbers that continually show up, coins that we keep finding on the ground, random weird things we find on the ground, and we know there's some the meaning behind it, but we don't know what the meaning is. We pick it up and we know we put it in our pocket because it's something for us, but we still don't know why we're drawn to it. What is it there? What is the information that we're meant to absorb from this object, from this material item, this tangible item that we can touch and feel and see? Perhaps it's a shell that you were drawn to by the ocean. And just by looking at this shell, there's so many. It actually even looks like a piece of glass, but it is a shell. And it has all of these grooves, all of these lines, all of these spaces. And just as how I start the reading, and look at how smooth it is on this end, where it almost looks more like a tooth. And over here, it looks definitely more like a pottery bowl that is broken off. And it came from the ocean. Has these beautiful colors, cream, vanilla. And there's so many layers, and it is reflecting back. Another thing about frequency, something that I like to say in my readings is, raising your frequency, a higher vibration, because when you do, it also sends a ripple effect out to the world. So visualizing that you are a stone, a pebble being tossed in still water, and you watch it ripple out into the water with all of these different lines and layers. And that is you. You are the pebble that is now in the bottom of the still water, while your frequency is still vibrating above water. Let that sink in for you. Let's go ahead and start pulling some cards now. Spirit, what do you have for us? And a root chakra for the full moon energy, those watching today. We do have Archangel Michael here present with us. Is the energy you have for those today, Spirit? Okay, one at the root, one at the heart, and one at the crown. Crowned, I said. Crowned. Someone is crowned. On the bottom we have womb, the womb. Let's see what this means to us. Okay, so in the root base chakra we have 35. That could be significant for you. Perhaps you're 35 years old, or someone around you is 8. The 2023 could be significant. Not last year. Last year was 2024. Let me pull it together. So 2024 could be a significant year for you. It was the year number 8, all about abundance. We just also had 8/8 portal date. And that is still frequent. I mean, that is still very much alive for us until like the 12th. So that energy is still present on top of the full moon. And it's not by chance that this looks like, the portal and the full moon. Even though it actually looks like a new moon here. Can also resemble an eye, the all-seeing eye. The ocean. The ocean is very cleansing. It is also vast. It goes on and on and on and on. The ocean does. It can be very calm, and it can also be very ferocious and fierce. You can float in the ocean. You can drown in the ocean. The ocean is a gateway itself into super consciousness realm. So there is a stirring going on in your root chakra with all of this energy. You're taking a lot of energy in at this time. Make sure you are retreating, rejuvenating yourself, especially if you are a healer or a coach, life coach. Do work with plant medicine, any kind of work that you are doing. Make sure you're being gentle and taking care of you as well at this time. The ocean cleanses and washes away what isn't for us anymore. It's the incomprehensible. It's like the high priestess energy, the shadow side, the mystical, magical, shadow side of life, of where, so someone here is doing some shadow work on their body, and they're wanting to rid themselves of shame. And the Mother Ocean is here for you with that, to cleanse. I would encourage you to check out the birthday reading today, actually, because it goes with this ocean vibe that we're feeling already. The ocean's bringing a new beginning to you, a new being. Life is change. Let the wave crash. If you can go by the ocean, go to the ocean and sit. This card is asking you to do that, to study the waves, touch their surface, get into the water, no matter where you live. Each drop is part of the whole. Remember this. Also remember, the ocean is in every tear. Every tear you shed is a salty discharge that does taste just like the ocean. There is a oneness coming in, and a huge breakthrough for breakthrough for many of you. The ego must dissolve, and there's change stirring, just like the waves that stir about in the ocean. This change that's stirring is beyond any change you've ever known before. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. It's all here. And I know that this is in your root chakra space, but this is also going to affect these chakras as well, especially your heart space and your throat chakra. Then we move to the heart space and we have 61, which goes to the number 7. So we have 8 and we have 7 here. And this is the mask. So who is protecting their heart? Someone is protecting their heart and masking their shadow. There's some darkness in your heart that you've debated on whether to address this, and you've decided not to. You've decided to put the mask on and continue your day-to-day without thinking about the shame, the guilt, the heartbreak, the heartache, the pain, the parts of you that aren't attractive, whether it be anger, temper, impatience, stubbornness, fear, anxiety, whatever it is for you, there is a blockage. You're masking your heart. You have a lot of walls put up around your heart because it's been broken many times. And for someone here, your heartbreak began at a very young age as a child. And that first heartbreak you experienced with your family consumed you. And so you created this mask to cover and shield your heart, to protect it. Unfortunately, the protection creates more of the same and keeps you spinning in fear. It lacks authenticity. It lacks truth. And it leaves confusion and imbalance in your way. It's time to remove the mask. It's time to step into unconditional love for yourself. It's time to, before asking that friend, do you think I look good in this? Do you think this would be a great outfit on me? You look at yourself in the mirror with that outfit on, and you make an executive decision. You have knowledge from your intuition, your gut feeling that, oh yeah, this is what I'm definitely supposed to wear. Instead of externally seeking validation or security or safety in others, you go within to get that. You go within your heart space. Okay, let's look up in the book here the mask and see. Also allow yourself to have any feelings that you may have right now regarding these images. Please allow yourself to feel them. Anything at all, because you may be feeling and experiencing. It helps you to guide with your intuition and your gut and how you feel. So let's see what we have here. Okay. Now we're just going to see out of the book here what we have So this is suggesting that it's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception bending time. Trust it. Yeah, this is an opportunity of revelation. Reveal what has been suppressed. As the Zen koan suggests, meditate on your original face, the one you had before your mother and father were born. That true authenticity, a remembrance of who you are, of who you truly are, who you are before you came to planet Earth school. Let's see what we have for the crown. Look at that. For the crown, we have number 16, the shaman. The shaman. Allow yourself to feel anything that you may feel by looking at this card. I'm already noticing that we have the serpent there. The serpent is definitely revealing the necessary need to let go. Also, if you have been guided, if you've been wanting to do tarot cards, but you're not into it, maybe you're drawn more to oracle cards, you can do oracle readings. If you'd rather do oracle readings, they're not, there's no rules about you have to do tarot. If oracle is what's guiding you, then I'm getting the message that it's time for you to do that, okay? Step out into that and take that initiative on. Not only do we have a serpent here, which is symbolizing the need for you to let go of what's holding you back in your heart so that you can authentically shine. But also this, it's red with your root chakra. So we have the root chakra coming in as with the shaman card as well. Spiritual advancement. Someone has a shaman spirit guide with them. And the shaman spirit guide will stay with you while you need them. But once the teaching has been taught, the shaman guide will move on. That is how things happen. Someone recently found a penny on the ground and you picked it up. You're being asked to place that on your altar, the place where you go to meditate, your sacred space that has little traffic or none, somewhere where the energy is always fresh and clean, and you can always clean and freshen it up. A place where you go to process your thoughts of the day. So being in the portal, the Lion's Gate portal, and also the full moon energy, here on the crown, having the shaman, there's this need for you, this calling of beginning a ritual, beginning a full moon ritual, perhaps. Beginning a ritual of picking up things that you find on the ground that you now know are sacred and a message or an answer from spirit. So this could be feathers, it could be coins, it could be buttons, it could be cards. I found an Uno card once. It could be anything at all. But these are all ways that spirit tries to connect to us. So think about the next time you find something. Think about what you were thinking of at that time. Think about what it is that you've been contemplating, manifesting, praying for in your life, setting intentions towards, wishing, hoping for. Think about that the next time that you find something, because more than likely that Spirit's message of sending another nugget of knowledge to you for you to later figure out in your life. This shaman energy is really going to help you bring in this balance and have these tears flow in your root chakra, to let go of old beliefs, to open up the heart chakra space, and to be in the cosmos. If you feel a little bit too out of it sometimes, or like you're in the astral travel too much, grab yourself a big piece of red jasper. It really doesn't have to be this big. It could be a smaller size. Grab yourself a piece of red jasper, set it with you. Actually, if you have a small one, place that in your pocket and carry it with you throughout the day. Maybe perhaps tiger's eye or carnelian, orange carnelian, black obsidian. That one's definitely coming up a lot. Okay. So this is, this could definitely be an ancestor for you coming into your world. Have you been hearing shaman drumming? Have you been drawn to drums lately? Drums have this close connection to our heart space. So it could actually be very helpful for you to go to a drum circle and be an observer, or go with your drum and start learning how to play the drums. Be open to receive, open to help, to gain help or insight or guidance as you grow in the state that you're at right now. The shaman is a master who bridges the everyday and the sacred. The shaman reveals potent power desperately needed in our time. Yet where there is power, there is shadow. So the shaman must be vigilant in studying their darkness. This card reminds us that the force of healing is ultimately not our own. We must shape it and share it with the world. So this card is asking you to be fearless. Be a fearless student and a fearless practitioner. The shaman requires study and perseverance. It cannot be rushed. You must be patient. The sorcerer, the medicine woman, the shaman actually appears in every vocation. Teachers, directors, surgeons, politicians, and poets are just a few of the faces a shaman may wear. Yours may be one too. Remember that, dear. And now we are going to, I'm going to scoot this back a little, and we're going to pull some tarot cards. Using our Crow tarot deck, let's bring our Crow into the scene here. There we go. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell us about? So we're going to have another one on the root. That is in our heart space. Spirit, how can we, what's our next step with revealing the mask? How can we work through this? Teacher. 1, 2. Ah, look at that. The Magician over top of the Shaman. A Conduit. Number 1 card. Number 1. Let's see what we have for the heart and for the root. Okay, so for your root chakra, we have the King of Swords. This is going to bring about some energy for you, some masculine energy. Intelligent masculine energy is coming in for you with this. And perhaps this speaks of you or someone else close to you. A very logical being, able to follow methods, processes, steps, provide solutions that can benefit a group. Not power hungry, but comfortable in a leadership role. So for some of you, you're actually going to you're going to balance your masculine and feminine energy, which is going to in turn set you up to become that leader that you've always known to be, but have allowed fear to hold you back. And perhaps the way that you're leading, this could show up in many different ways. I mean, this doesn't have to be a huge major leader. It could be overcoming your fear of being in the ocean. Perhaps you've always been afraid of water. And you've told yourself, I'm going to do this. I'm going to be brave enough to do this. You embrace the King of Swords mentality, which typically doesn't have a lot of emotions behind it. There's more power than there is emotions with the King of Swords energy. But there's a lot of intelligence. So it's like mind over matter for you to beat this, for you to become fearless with not wanting to be in the ocean. I mean, this could be just you getting your ankles wet, you know, getting in the water to that point. But hey, if you are 33 years old and you've never stepped foot in the ocean, maybe perhaps you're 35 and you've never stepped foot in the ocean, but you've always been curious, this is that opportunity, and it could majorly transform your thoughts just by dipping that just up to your ankles. A spirit saying could be just enough to transform your energy within. Just as we spoke about earlier, this may have been in the inner child reading for the day, but we definitely spoke about the grounding effect, the grounding documentary. Clint Oberman, the scientist who discovered that going outside barefoot and stepping on the ground, on the grass, not concrete, but literal grass that's created by Mother Earth that grows for us every day, naturally, all the time. Stepping on that soft, sweet grass that we have and allowing Mother Earth to heal you, because it's proven that that does reduce inflammation in our bodies. Isn't that something? Yeah, I mean, you can look up any kind of studies about people that travel, people that do the, people that are always in the woods or hiking, how drawn they are to it, and also the feeling it gives them. Being surrounded by the woods and Mother Nature is like no other. It's mystical. It's like being surrounded in the ocean. So your King of Swords energy is really stepping that up and having that clear vision of success for whatever the vision is that you want or that you see. I mean, there's definitely eyes here. So you or spirit or both know what it is that you really want to do. Now, in your heart space on the mask, we have the Six of Pentacles. And this is all about, so Six of Pentacles is about balancing your world, what you have. You have an abundance of wealth, so you're sharing this abundance of fish with others. It's also about having discernment in your heart. See, an opened, balanced heart chakra that is full of unconditional love isn't one that you can walk on. It's not a heart that is a people pleaser, because it's a heart that protects itself and ensures safety for itself at all costs. It respects others and others' environments, but you know, in this balanced energy, you have, this is like you addressing your home and saying, okay, well, I have an excessive amount of glasses, so I'm going to give away these special glasses that I own, whether they were gifts from a wedding gift or they were a bachelor party gift, they're whatever kind of glasses that these are that maybe you felt some sort of sentiment with at one time. You are now ready to give them to someone else, but you're not going to just gift these glasses to anyone. You're going to use your discernment, and you're going to tap into your inner child, your gut, your solar plexus, and your heart chakras. Okay, your solar plexus, your inner child, and your heart chakra are all in the same space. Not the same space, but they're right beside each other. They're neighbors. And them two communicating and working together is going to be beneficial, because it's going to help you to have discernment of who you can open your heart to and who not to open your heart to, so that the past isn't repeated. I hope that makes sense for you. And then we have your crown chakra. Ultimately, you are becoming that alchemist. You're going to step into, and especially if you've been honing in the Lionsgate portal, doing some Lionsgate meditations, doing some breath work, inner child meditations, watching my inner child readings, you're going to level up. I mean, this is all about a new, higher perspective, shift and change in who you are. Because the Magician card is clearly showing a new beginning for you. And this new beginning does not involve, you're not going to have fear there. You're going to be fearless. You're going to know that your basic needs are always met. You will have stability, security, safety. You don't have to worry about shelter, food, clothes. You won't ever worry about that again with the Magician card at play in your crown space with the Magician and the Shaman. You got it. You're, as long as you surrender and allow spirit to work through you and flow through you, you've got this for sure. Yeah, with the Magician, you're not going to have fear. And you're going to also allow your feminine and masculine to be equal. Not to try to overpower one or the other within your body, but to just have that equanimity, that balance. Now here in the balance, here for your heart, you're going to be well balanced with your heart. And you're going to understand the new way to protect your heart space. And that new way involves a different approach. So it's like redirecting you on the path that you're meant for versus the path you've been going in circles on for decades, possibly. This is having discernment of who you gift money, material items, things to. I mean, this could be cars. Maybe you have a lot of cars, motorcycles, boats, vehicles, homes. This could be big items. This could be small items. It could be, again, it could be glasses like we talked about. It could be anything that you have an abundance of. Maybe perhaps it's crystals, you know? Whatever it is that you have an abundance of, and this could definitely, of course, be food. Could be food. You are going to share with others, but you are going to share with ones who are gracious, humble, willing, considerate, compassionate, caring, non-judgmental, open-hearted, open-minded, receptive. I mean, you're going to share, have discernment to know that you can use, that you can gift anyone, but you will not gift anyone because not everyone deserves your goodness. Your items, your things that you're ready to let go of to someone else, to gift to someone else, that you've placed solid, loving, peaceful energy into. And you're not going to just casually throw it in a trash can. Yeah. And then, hey love, it's hot. And then we move to your crown, which is definitely bringing this Magician card of having all of the tools you ever could need. You have the tools you need in order to create the life you wish. You have your fire. You have your intellect. You have material items, earthly possessions. You also are able to go outside. Most everyone has that freedom to go outside. And you have your emotions. Yeah. This is seeing, however you visualize the afterlife. This card is you alchemizing how you visualize the afterlife, alchemizing it into this life. You know, there's way more for us to be able to see with our eyes than what we see. Like, we are limited on what we see. We are very limited on what we can see. Come on, love. Definitely very limited. But the more that we work with our crown chakra, our third eye, the more open they become, and the more stable, the more the more grounded we are in our energy, and the more powerful we become. That's the word I was looking for. Powerful. The powerful. Our power, our willpower, our empowerment, all of this coming from our lower chakras, meeting in our heart, transmuting through our crown, up to the cosmos, back down and into the ground for transmutation of energy. Back around, back up to the cosmos, in and around and around. And just like we are on a soul journey here in this world, so is, the cosmos are on a journey too. The planets are on a journey too. Planets are all moving. All the planets move, not just us. Like they're moving. They're shifting, and so is our energy. So think of the one thing during this full moon, out of all of this that we spoke about today, that you would like to release the most. What fear is holding you back? What thought is stuck in your mind every time you have something new or fresh idea that you get excited about? How do you crush that? What are you crushing it with? Is it self-destruction? Is it logical? Or is it illogical? Is it just another way to keep you stuck? Do you want to stay stuck? Allow yourself to really feel this energy and think about what it is that you would really like to bring and manifest into your life. Let go of fear-based thoughts that the ego may keep you stuck in. Start your healing process of with your inner child. The process of working through the pain that began way before you were in double digits. We're talking 8, 9 years old. You already knew how you were supposed to live your life because you were already taught. You learned how to walk, talk, feed yourself, and communicate. Whether the communication is good, bad, rocky, astray, that is all irrelevant, because the truth and the fact is you learned what you learned when you learned it. And you chose it. Now it's just time to work with this energy. Understand fear is an energy that can be transformed. Understand that ego is something that we still need to honor in our lives, because we will always have our ego. And the ego was doing the best at what it thought, the best that it thought it was doing for us. The ego feels it's protecting us, but it really keeps us in fear. There's only 2 ways we live in life. We either live out of fear or we live out of love. So we get to choose. And yes, I chose love as the second one because polarity and duality will always exist. And balancing that is going to be key. A deep alchemy process. For now, if you don't feel you have the power to release stagnant, dense, heavy energy that weighs you down, you don't have the power to transmute it. You do have the power to try to release it out of your body, but it's getting stuck or it's not getting out of your body. You're not feeling that release. You can call upon Saint Germain to help you with this. The violet flame will help you transmute dense energy into light energy, to a lighter frequency, higher frequency, something that is more positive, something that is more uplifting. And maybe you're not able to release it. Maybe you're able to release it, but it just is still gunk and it just comes right back the same. Again, call upon violet flame for that as well. Just try to call upon the angels and ancestors and your spirit guides for assistance and help. And then look for their messages that they send you. Again, through angel numbers, cards, animals, insects, birds. There's so many different ways that they reach out to us and communicate and are answering our questions that we have. We just have to find them. And sometimes that can be frustrating, but Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Trust the process, trust the universe, and keep going. That is the message that I have for you today. We're going to blow your candle out. Yeah. What is that intention that you would like to set? What is it that you would like to bring into your life at this time? And turn that light off there for a moment while we get centered. I'm going to give you a moment to set that intention. What are you ready to let go of in your life so that you can make room for something new? Are you ready for a cosmic gateway shift? Are you ready to move energy within? Honor your body, the vessel that carries your soul. On the count of 3, I'm going to blow the candle out. Set your intention now. 1, 2, 3. And as the smoke rises, may your dreams and your wishes rise too. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.